Oh my god, guys. I don't even know how to react right now. I don't even know what to do. What's going on, guys? It's your boy 𝐴LLTime. It is a very monumental, crazy, just hype moment. I was in the call with some of my friends talking about it. And honestly, guys, you guys see the buddy, you guys see the drip. If you guys do like this video, everything that I do, and have been enjoying my One Piece consistency, sort of, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I want to try to, in this video, talk as much as I can and showcase what's gonna happen. So how about we get to it, huh? How about we get to it? How about we get to my joy boy, our joy boy right here. Thousands of episodes, so much foreshadowing, all the hints, all the good moments, right here. Y'all hear the drums? I hear the drums. The first time in 800 years! Drums of Liberation, it says Joy Boy! Y'all ready? And this looks clean. Oh my god! I'm positive. Ha ha! I'm eating an orange right now. Ah, it's your boy! Joy Boy! He has returned! Oh my god! He's here! He's here! What happened? To me? Oh! He's bouncing! How come I can still stand up? Whoa. So is he dead or is he still alive? I lost the battle. I lost over and over again. But it's getting fun! Yo! Oh my god, I don't even know what to do right now, guys. Yeah! Oh my god! Alright, let's calm down, guys. Hey, let's calm down. Holy sh... I know I'm gonna be screaming the entire time, guys. I'm sorry, but like, it is what it is. I ain't sorry, this is a monumental moment. Of course he's still alive. But is it still Luffy? Oh! Oh my! Oh my god! No way! Oh my god. But what if it's better than the alternative? It's better to eliminate a risk factor. The world government has always tried to get a hold of the Gum Fruit, so it was stolen. They didn't give it away. But it never came into our hands. We know that Shanks stole it. For 800 years they've been trying to get it? The Zoan-type devil fruit has the will of their own. It bears the name of a god. The other name of the Gum Fruit is? Say it. The Zoan human? What? Mythical type model! Jump! Nika!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It says that his body has the same properties of rubber. It makes people smile. The Warrior of Liberation, also known as Sun God Nika. Is this Luffy? Awakening is said to give the user rubber body even more strength and freedom. Even the strings are bouncy. Destroying Wano. In fact, I'd go as far as to say he did more damage or worse to Wano than Kaido did. Like, I've been wanting to see Orochi get bodied for so long. So long. He has no right. No right. No. This is where you fall, right here. Just to, like... But I'm okay. Because I have you guys. Yeah. Say it, talk your stuff. Talk it. Watch yourself, you insolent man. Yeah. You know who I am, I'm royalty, bro. What are you talking about?
20年耐えた女の復讐の失敗なんたり七撃
Burn him!
バカめ感じろ助けろ
He's done.
夜明けはきっと来ます。
俺のやりたかったこと
全部できるBro, he looks crazy right now. It's so, like, wild. This is my peak! Gear 5! Even the card was different, too. Look at it, it's destroying everything. Everyone's gonna see him. Oh my god! Look at Kaido. Oh my god! Come here! Look at Kaido! Bro! Oh! Come here! Oh! Muscle! What the? Damn! Yeah, Kaido! Come here! He's having too much fun! He's Oh! Look at Kaido! You guys hear the music? He's getting beat! Look at the cartoon effects! He's just having so much fun! Look at, he's still laughing! Huh? What? Dude! What the? Oh! What the heck is he doing? What the heck is this? He used the floor, he turned it into rubber, he's gonna bounce it back! Go get him! Bro, this is so funny. Bro, Luffy is playing with him. He's burnt. Gear! Now I'm about to hit the pose. I can't believe it. Oh, it's gear. What gear is it? Gear 5th! I don't think I did it right, but it doesn't matter. Cringe. I'm gonna need that like if you're new. I don't always act like this, I promise y'all I don't, but subscribe if you guys are new. We have a lot to talk about after this. Oh my god. No problem. Let's settle this. Look at the way he's moving. I'm gonna walk away now.
Wrap it up. That's it.
Clap it up. We need to clap it up for the best. I can't do this, bro. Do this.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
Yeah, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try my best to talk. I'm gonna take this off because it is so hot in my room, guys. Guys, it is late, but we had to go all out because it's Gear 5 now. Sun God Nika. Let's talk about it, guys. And let's talk about a lot of the things that I missed too, and some things I kind of want to briefly go over. I have like a folder open of some of the moments that I wanted to talk about. Again, I thought about making a script for this type of video, but in my mind, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I normally do with my videos and just wing them. As usual, I never really have scripts or I never really have plans for these types of videos in the first place. So, all right, my camera's good. Let's talk about it. So let's start from the beginning when I kind of stopped my series at least somewhat consistently, and let's talk about like the worst generation and their fight with Kaido against Big Mom. Really, I love this arc based off of just the stakes, let alone like the weight behind this arc. I would say out of all the arcs in terms of One Piece, this is my favorite arc, like of all time in terms of story. I mean, believe it or not, guys, it's something I've always kind of wanted to talk about too. Like favorite arcs and favorite characters, favorite moments. It's something I wanted to wait until like I had like maybe a podcast for, or maybe just like, I don't know, maybe like find a day to to just talk about it, you know, and make a video about it. But honestly, guys, just the stakes of seeing the transitional period of the older generation to the newest. This arc wasn't just the liberation of Wano. It wasn't just the samurais, the Kozuki clan. To me, it was a little bit more than that. It was surrounding the world itself. Like, despite the irony of Wano being sealed off to the public and it being a private island, the stakes held within that private island of the government being there, to some of the Navy with Drake, to the worst generation, to the older generation, everything mattered then and right here tonight, and it's still happening. But it's like, every fight, every moment, all of it mattered, right? And that's something that I've always wanted to kind of talk about off my 1015 plus to now, where I'm like at 1071 now, over 60 episodes of me trying to talk about my thoughts about almost everything, right? I kind of have my folder up as I'm talking to you guys, but when Kaido compared Luffy to saying, like, you think you can be one of the greats? It was like that little flash panel of Shanks and Rock, right? A little bit of Rock and Whitebeard and Roger and Odin. It was like, you really think you can hang with these people? And obviously, it was more of like a raid video game type of style where like the worst generation, they're not like the old generation, right? I feel like that term that I've heard from, I think, Naruto or like another show that I've heard before, it's like the newer generation will always surpass the old, right? I think that's from Naruto or Boruto. But it's like, I bring that up because it's very present and it's very prominent in this arc, but in One Piece as well. Like, to get the flashbacks of just Roger, Odin, and Whitebeard, and just the older generation in general going up to Laugh-Tale to see their adventures and how strong they actually were. They were like walking monsters. They were walking raid bosses. They were walking beasts, right? Well, as of the worst generation, they're individually strong too, don't get me wrong, but they're not strong enough individually to hang with these people because of just how monstrously strong they were, or how monstrously strong their era actually was. And definitely, like, with each individual fight, to all the respective Tobiropo members, to Sanji, to Zoro, to Luffy now, to even Big Mom with Law and Kid, it was the current generation saying, look, your guys' time, it's over. It's our time. And that's something that I really mess with a lot in this arc, right? One of the things that made me really happy more than anything was seeing Momonosuke finally turn up and finally get his role and finally get his resolve from Yamato and Luffy, and you know, him telling him to show guts, to everything else. Like, throughout the time that I've watched One Piece, at least getting introduced to Momo in Punk Hazard, I thought it was a goofy character. I thought it was funny. I didn't think he was as important, but he was a big character, right? Same thing with like all the retainers, to even like Akimon and everything else like that, to Kanjiro even, right? It's like all these characters were so important leading up to this arc, and especially Zoe afterwards to Punk Hazard, you know, after Dressrosa 2. That's when we get even more lore to saying you know, the red poneglyphs, we found out where Laugh-Tale is potentially, but we need the other Yonkos. So Law, that promise that we made on Punk Hazard, we gotta pull up on these Yonkos and we gotta beat the, yeah, you feel me? Like, we gotta do what we gotta do. And Wano was definitely, in my opinion, besides something I didn't answer earlier, Alabasta was probably one of my favorite arcs. I mean, Enies Lobby was close. Same thing with Dressrosa and Whole Cake. But I felt like Alabasta, to me, just hit that sweet spot. It was very hard to top that arc, right? But Wano surpassed it, blew it out the water. Just from how amazing to just like the stakes, to everything else, to the fights, the animations, the emotion, everything. Like the storytelling in this arc is by far one of my favorites in all of One Piece. And this was definitely the roof piece that I hear people keep talking about or mentioning, even after 10:15 when Luffy said he's going to be king of the pirates, and then it was just straight back-to-back smoke. Like, everyone was getting their smoke, everyone was getting their fade against every member. All the members were getting bodied. We found out more about Sun God Nika. We got these crispy animations and backstories of King and Zoro and Sanji, and not really much of Queen, but still with the animation there, to even just Nami, to Robin, to Frankie, to even Usopp, to like Tama, who came in clutch with the dumplings, to everything. Like, all of like the puzzle pieces that I didn't think, like, how is it gonna happen, fell into place. And one of the things I wanted to kind of talk about too was when Kaido hallucinated a stronger version of Luffy when he was smiling, fighting him. It was one of my comments that I got, and it was something that I saw before that I replied to that comment. So shouts out to you for commenting that. Thank you so much. But it's like, yeah, like, that defeat for Luffy falling off, I was like, this is it, it's over. And even just the Law's ship coincidentally finding Luffy, falling it back into place, Momonosuke turning into a dragon, Yamato and Luffy's team attack, Sanji and Zoro when they pulled up on King and Queen to save the day, Chopper who used his intellect to solve the Oni freeze disease in like less than a couple episodes. All of it was just insane to me. I mean, like, all of the Kozuki members getting their individual fate as well. Like, it... Man, guys, this is one of my... Like, this was amazing. And even just, like, the small things with Zoro doing his little cut on Kaido when they were all, like, bombarding and attacking Kaido then, like, whenever it was, like, you know, when everybody was bunched up together, to Sanji asking for help for Robin, that scene that I felt like a lot of people misunderstood, but me personally, I love that scene. It was a great way of Sanji expressing to Robin, I need you, because I can't do this. This is something you can do. And Robin said, don't worry, I got you. And she even felt happy that she felt relied on. It was almost complimentary to her past because, you know, Robin never felt relied on. She never felt needed. She never felt needed to even live in the first place. So for her to feel so happy that one of her crewmates the people that she trusted the most relied on her and needed her in that moment. One of my favorite moments by far. More of like Yamato's screen time to finding out that Oden was alive and it was actually Kanjiro. That plot twist got me. Like, to me, that was just kind of despiteful to me, but like, it is what it is to us as the viewers. Conquest of the Sea, Big Mom and Kaido using the team attack and Zoro blocking it, going crazy. I mean, one thing that I kept saying a lot too, following Luffy's defeats, going on to the kid-in-law and Big Mom side, was that I wanted to see more of Big Mom. I wanted to see her turn up. I wanted her to go crazy, because it's not like I underestimated her, but I just didn't think she was with it. I didn't think she was going, I didn't think she was that crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I knew she was crazy, but I didn't think she was that crazy. So when she pulled up and used her full power, even body one of the Tobiropo members, because she, like, you know, offended or hurt Tama, it was like, dude. And even her getting the new Cloud Hera, I believe, like, in that little big Susanoo attack she used in my last video, like, bro, she's not to play around with, but she got bodied, bro. She got bodied. And it's like, with Kaido, even now with this episode, because I haven't even talked about this episode yet, excuse me, what else? Like, trying to, Luffy figuring out that, something I didn't realize till after I finished and published the video, something I didn't even realize while in my breakdown or even watching the episode, Luffy learned to fight with Conqueror Haki. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you could do that. And to find out, like, and to think more on it, it makes sense, because the greats like Roger and Whitebeard, they were fighting and clashing so hard that they couldn't even like touch each other. So to see that scene mimicked right after, when Yamato was like a viewer saying it's like watching two greats fight each other, it was almost like Oden watching Whitebeard and Roger fight, seeing Kaido and Luffy now clash and them not even being able to touch each other. I was like, Luffy is leveling up. He, just like with Katakuri, in Luffy mastering the observation Haki mid-fight and besting Katakuri, I thought that was going to happen too. And he was. For the most part, Luffy was. All of his defeats, he said, Law, go downstairs, I'll take care of this. And for the entire time, he was throwing hands, throwing smoke with Kaido. Until he lost again. He came back, Sanji and Zoro did they thing, and I thought he was going to win. And he lost again because the CP member interrupted. You know what I'm saying? It had to be some BS, right, guys? And then Zanisha, right? Zanisha or Zanisha came into play. Joy Boy has returned. Luffy gets up. He laughing his head off, going crazy. Because, like, I didn't, like, so many questions I had was like, is this still Luffy? I don't know for a fact, but I have a feeling that Luffy did actually die, and Sun God Nika just so happenly revived him, or maybe it was a coincidental thing where, like, you know, every 800 years or every few centuries, Sun God Nika or the Gomu Gomu no, or the human Zoan mythical, whatever they called it in this episode, another name for it, awakened, and that's Sun God Nika itself. And it's like, it didn't even feel like Luffy watching this. It felt like a different entity. It felt like a different person. It felt like a different, like, something else, like a different force. Like, it didn't feel like the Luffy we knew. I mean, to me, it didn't feel like that. So it's like, seeing him act all bodacious and crazy, and like, it was amazing. Like, it actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this was actually one of the best episodes I've ever watched in all of anime. Like, it's one of the best. I'm not saying it is, but this is probably one of the best anime episodes I've ever watched in my entire life. Like, wow. The built up and lead up from Skypiea to Fishman, to, like, even throughout the series that we've gotten referenced and mentioned about Joy Boy, Sun God Nika, this legend. They kept talking about this. So to see it, man, it's like, it doesn't feel real, bro. It doesn't feel real right now. And, like, my heart, man, it's still beating. It feels heavy. Like, I'm just kind of, I'm in a state of just shock right now, bro. I don't know what to do. Man, like, it was crazy, guys. Like, can you believe it? We watched Gear 5. Like, man. I want to give you guys a little bit of a story real quick, right? I'm pretty sure I told you guys this before I even end this video, before I even think to end this video, because I wanted this discussion to be long and I wanted it to be good, right? But when I first heard about One Piece throughout the years growing up, I grew up on animes like Pokemon, if you want to count that, I guess, and Bakugan and Beyblade, if you want to count that as animated or anime shows, right? But it wasn't up until Dragon Ball Z when we all tried doing the Kamehameha. We all tried going Kaioken back in the day when we were like 8, right? I grew up on it with my brother, and it's like, that was the first anime that got me into anime in the first place, right? And for the past couple years, growing up as a kid, that's all I had, right? In terms of entertainment, besides video games, that's all I had. Like, besides growing up on Call of Duty and, you know, them lobbies back in the day, y'all know. I even did trick shotting back in the day because I was a huge fan of like FaZe Clan and other stuff like that. It's like, to see all of this, it's amazing, honestly. And I'm just really like, I'm shocked, man. This was amazing. Wow. Like, growing up with so many different types of anime, I didn't really start to culture myself with anime up until I became like a teenager, like maybe preteen, 12 to 13, maybe 14. That's when I started watching a myriad of anime. I mean, my second biggest was Naruto, right? I even waited for the Final Valley to get animated back in the day. Y'all remember when we had to wait for that? Like, I was so hyped for that, and growing up even more, watching multiple seinen, reading manga, watching so many different types of romance, mystery, sci-fi, I'm trying to think more other types of genres, slice of life. Like, I've watched so many anime, guys, you don't even understand. I've watched too much, actually. And it's like, my friend, I mean, all of my old friends, they know about it, they knew that about me, and it's like, what I'm trying to mean, right? Why I brought all that up in the first place was that when I heard about One Piece freshman year in high school, I had a friend, right? I don't know him much anymore, you know, after high school. I want to get back into contact with him. If we ever meet again, I won't say his name. But we used to argue back in the day between which was better, Naruto, One Piece, right? I was on Team Naruto, he was on Team One Piece. And this was before mid was a word. This was before peak was a word. Toxic fanbase animes were going at each other neck and neck. This was 2016, 2017, a freshman year of high school for me. And like, we used to argue, right? You not beating Sage Mode, that pull-up game was crazy, because it was. Final Valley, which y'all know. And back then, what was out back then for One Piece? I believe Gear 4 just got animated. Bounce Man. He kept trying to say that was better. And I kept saying, what's so good about pirate shows? I wasn't hating or anything, but I was kind of just cracking jokes. Even up until 2017, all the way up until my high school graduation to now, to 2021 to 2. What's so good about a pirate show? I grew up a little bit. I matured throughout the years. But in my mind, I still say the same as in terms of like, what's so good about a pirate show? Some of my friends kept telling me to watch it, check it out, because something big is coming. Or you know, it's getting really good. Because I believe then there was Wano still. It was still mid to beginning of Wano. And I was like, fine. Why not? What's so good about a pirate show? One of the best decisions of my life, guys. It's more than that. Honestly, I encourage you guys, anyone who hasn't watched One Piece, to watch it. I'm not going to sit up here and call it the greatest piece of fiction of all time. Nor am I going to call this show bad, because it's not. It's actually one of the greatest. It's one of the greatest pieces of fiction I've ever watched in my entire life. From world building to amazing characters, to foreshadowing, to dynamics, to interesting parallels, to really good conversation topics and debates about power, in terms of characters, in terms of philosophy, in terms of ideals, in terms of like messaging, like so many different things in depths within this show that I don't think a lot of people understand. And I feel like with each individual Straw Hat, to all the background characters, to the countries, to the scenery, to the main character Luffy himself, everything about this show is amazing, and I truly encourage, right, guys? I'm gonna grab this action figure from my PC because it's inside of my PC right now, right? I started with him, right? I started with your boy Goku. I did. The best MC, right? But honestly, Luffy, you might take that seat now. I encourage everybody and anybody that if you haven't watched One Piece, to watch it. Honestly, I know a lot of people are watching this episode. A lot of people are giving the reactions. It's the hype of it right now. And I'm just glad that I'm able to document this monumental moment with you guys. It's amazing, honestly. This video about to get 1 million views. No, I'm just playing, guys. there's so much more I want to talk about, but I'm gonna leave it here because I've obviously been talking for way too long. I could go on forever. I could go on way longer, guys, but this arc of Wano, just absolutely amazing. Like, truly amazing. That's the only word that comes to mind. If you guys did enjoy this video, honestly, if you guys did, then leave a like. If you didn't dislike the video, I'm perfectly cool with that. Comment how you guys felt about Gear 5, how you guys feel about One Piece as a fan in general, or even if you're new, you know, you probably watched this. I heavily encourage you didn't, but if you did, and this encouraged you to watch it, and if me helped, why not, or any of the commenters in the comments, everything else, go watch it. And you have nothing to lose, man. And if you guys want to see more videos by me, I'm gonna try. My recent past videos have just been straight One Piece, me screaming into a freaking camera, right? I haven't been myself lately, guys. Myself is me talking and me giving my opinions and me giving my, you know, and I haven't been doing that. I've been slacking. I've just been watching and posting, right? That's not me, guys. I've been lacking on my persona in JoJo. I know, my manhwa, don't get on me for it. I know. It's gonna come back because I've just been building up myself to this moment. Guys, I've worked so hard screenshotting important moments to even this, right? I worked really hard, guys, non-stop, all day. I've worked until the sun was out, guys. It's night. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But I'm gonna edit this video, I'm gonna get it done, and we're gonna have it out probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. It's too late, so we'll see. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. It means a lot. We just hit 500 actually recently. So to everybody that's new, to all of my old subscribers, you know what I'm saying, who's been around me for a minute, to teach the new people how we do things around here. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you're expecting quality content from your boy, it's not gonna happen. So stick around and hopefully you guys can. And Gear 5, guys. Sun God Nika, we about to liberate Wano. I told you guys since day one this episode is gonna be crazy, and I'm out, guys. I'm out. Subscribe, by the way. You're trying to hit 1K by the end of the year, right? This is my peak. Did y'all hear Luffy? I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Take care, guys. Gear 5, going crazy.